Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I did a little makeup on my face because in this video I want to try as much as possible not to cry, so not to ruin my makeup. I'll be sharing with you my experience about ovarian cyst, because why I want to do this video was because while I was going through those pain, I searched through the internet, see how I can ease the pain of an ovarian cyst without being to the hospital or without taking injection in natural fruit. Maybe there's a fruit or there's drugs for it, but I couldn't find any. So back like 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with ovarian cyst. I was not married then. I said I wasn't feeling much pain, although it was a little pain then. So I went to see the doctor. The doctor said I have ovarian cyst. So I said, fine, I'll just take drugs and it will go. So fast forward to when I got married in 2014, and then if I have to do with my husband, then I'll be feeling pain. So this pain got to the extent that I don't enjoy sex with my husband. It's always hectic. So we have to go to the hospital. So when we get to the hospital, we met the family doctor. She did the test and she said she will have to do an operation on me. She has to operate me. So I accept. On the day of the operation, like 2 hours, 30 minutes later, it was so fast, it was done. So I said, okay, fine. Can I see the 6? She couldn't provide it. She said she disposed it. And then I don't get, why would you dispose it without me saying it? My husband asked as well. She couldn't, like, she was just, so we're like, why will you do this? She's a family doctor, she's a Muslim, she's supposed to be open to me, because I later find out that she just cut me and closed me back. She didn't do anything about it, and that triggered the pain, because the third day, after the third day when I was discharged from the hospital, this pain increased. And the worst thing, the annoying part of it is that she collected 150,000 naira for this operation. As I was leaving the hospital, she still had to write drugs for me to go and buy. She didn't give me even one single paracetamol to take for pain, for heal. She didn't give me. See, there's this attitude with these doctors that it's like they don't have what they call pity in their eyes. They don't have it in the mind or whatever it is in the body. So this pain has been going on for years. Like, I cannot even go to meet another doctor, because before they could open me up again, the wound has to heal. So I don't have a choice. I've been managing it. I will be taking paracetamol to and fro, like morning, afternoon, night, to ease the pain. Ovarian cyst pain is not a joke thing. You know, when you begin to feel a pain that you started screaming inside of you, started pulling your hair, started crying, vomiting, a lot of things happened. So I was advised by some people, you know, you don't use a private hospital again. Try to go to general hospital. They are professionals. They are this, they are that, they are what, they are that. So I did the operation in 2015. Yes, I did that first operation in 2015. 2016, I went to Lut. I complained about my health. So I was told to do some series of tests. I did series of tests. This, that, this, blah, 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 blah. So I started it then. There was one day, this pain hooked me like I couldn't sleep. So I quickly rushed. I have to rush to the hospital. I have to rush to Lut. I got to Lut around 6, 7 in the morning. The doctor did not, he wasn't in the office until like 10, 11. When he finally came, I was happy that fine, this guy has come, maybe will attend to me. And this guy did not attend to me. until 6 in the evening. Finally he came by 6 and he was like, see, this your case is is delicate, you have to do something, you have to do this, you have to do that. Started giving me drugs, started giving me, that night he gave me 4 drip. So I was like, is this, are you okay? I was here since I was in pain. And meanwhile, the doctor that was attending to me was a prof in, I think he's a prof in Lut. We were meeting in his office. I was hoping he would direct me back to clinic for me to be admitted. But I was given a drip there right in the office while sitting down, collecting a drip while you are not convenient, like sitting down like this and be taking 4 drip. Do you know how suffering is that? With pain, I have to rest my back on my brother. I have that picture. I'll clip it in for you guys to see. I have to rest my back on my brother to sustain myself a bit. As if that was not enough. From the test to the drug to the drip and every other thing I did in that period was like almost 400,000 naira. So later the doctor told me that see, he's not going to do the, he's going to go, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to be doing an operation. I said fine, if you can be able to do it, let's do it, and so I can be free of this ovarian cyst. But to my surprise, he told me he's not going to attend, he's not going to admit me there, that he's going to take me to his friend's hospital at somewhere in Apapa. I was like, fine, because you know, when you are in pain, you won't be able to reason, you won't be able to think well, you won't be able to, like, even if somebody is talking to me, my husband was talking to me like, what's going on? I said, see, let's just to get this thing done. I'm in pain. This pain is a pain that keep me off and on, off and on, off and on in hospital, like a week at home, a week in the hospital, 1 week at home, 1 week in the hospital. And in fact, like, I spend more days in the hospital than in the house, because I've taken a lot of drugs. I've taken Ciprotab, taken antibiotics, taken every different kind of drugs. It's not going. I've even operated it once, but even though that other one was like, she didn't know what she was doing. She just opened me up and closed me back. Then that triggers the maybe the annoyance of the ovarian cyst, that it begin to threaten me. Like sometimes I feel like just giving up. So fast forward to when we got to the this, you have I have to do the operation. So he took me to his friend's hospital. So I was like, fine. Since I came to general hospital, the one I did in 2015 was 150 cash. So this general hospital should not be more than, even if this at the same range of probably 200k. But to my surprise, the guy told me he's going to collect 700,000 from me. Imagine a general hospital doctor. You collect salary from the governor, from the state, or from the government, and you still have cheat the government in one side, then still exhaust your patients, squeeze them to a very uncomfortable zone. But because I don't have a choice, I'm dying. The pain was too much. Ovarian cyst is killing me. Like, I don't have a choice. I have to go ahead and do it. I ended up paying 715,000 there in that hospital at Apapa there for the operation. My husband was not around in the operation. They told them nobody should be around this, that. At the end of the day, they spent like 9 hours for the operation, which I don't know, because I was fast asleep. That's fine. I was like, fine, thank God this one that they did 9 hours should cured the ovarian cyst. I shouldn't be feeling ovarian cyst again. So like 3 or 4 days after the operation, I was discharged from the hospital. I went home. So I was told to be coming to look for the dressing. But coming to look for the dressing was another issue entirely. Was a disaster. Because the first time I came to look for the dressing, they were looking for cotton wool to clean the surface of my wound. Not talk of other things that they are going to use. The operation that I paid over 700,000 for, apart from the drugs and every other thing and test and series of tests I did. So later the doctor told me that, I told the doctor I'm still feeling pain, because the pain is still there. The pain was not even going. He said I will have to be taking one injection. Like the injection is going to cost me one of the injection will be costing me 79,500. 79,500 with other drugs. Like I don't know how much all those drugs was, but because the injection was the one that is most expensive there, that's why I'm remembering, like 79,500. I have to take it for like 3 months. So for that 3 months, the rest of the ovarian cyst will have dried up. I won't be feeling any pain. But yet the pain is still there. I'll be at home feeling pain, struggling with my stitches not to open, not to cut, because each time I feel pain, I started vomiting. The stitches will cut. I have to go back to the hospital for restitching. All this while, when I would go to during this period, it was Celtic. I blame myself that why would I have to go for this operation? I should have just, because it wasn't even like this before the operation. It was worst. It was worst. I took Zoladex. Because of this pain refused to go. I took Zoladex, almost 10 Zoladex. You guys should just imagine 79,500 times almost, with apart from drugs, apart from buy this, buy that, buy drugs. It was I said that was not enough. It was, if I would still have to come back to him and, doctor, this pain is still dead. Like, I've not really get myself. This pain is still there. I'm not okay. I've not been okay. Always struggling. Always like I don't do anything in the house because of the pain. Until the doctor now told me that, see, you know what? You go first. Go. I don't know what to do with you again. Yes, that's what the doctor told me. He said he doesn't know what to do with you again. That when he has you have to search for it, or you have to Google, you have to search, or I don't even know what he was saying. That he will call me when you have something to do, when he has his other solution that he can do for me. After much, then I decided to come back home. I came back home and said to myself that, God, what is wrong with me? Because I did not expect this thing to be like this. I have tried with all these drugs, all this operation, all these things I've done, all the Zoladex, the operation and all that. So I said, let me just look at myself first. Let me see what I'm doing to myself. So I decided to change my ways. I decided to change the way I eat first. I'll tell you the 3 things that I did that helped me to get rid of this ovarian cyst naturally, because I keep going to scan every day. Even there's not even need, sometimes I don't even need to go check scan whether it's getting bigger. I'll lay flat and say, I'll press it and see that, see, something is here. It's still the ovarian cyst, still there. So I tried to change my diet. I eat a lot of vegetable, I eat veg a lot, greens. I I stopped eating carbs. Like I stopped eating rice for some times. I stopped eating yam. So I decided to just go for vegetables and fruits. So later I said then I started drinking a lot of water. But one thing I know that actually work, because I'm the kind of person that I observe myself a lot. I know that it really worked for me was tomato. If you have not been eating tomatoes, I will encourage you to eat it a lot. I will encourage you to eat tomatoes a lot. So I'll take it in the morning. I'll go to the market, buy like 100 around, 200 around, eat like 6 to 5 of it. In the afternoon, eat like 6 to 5 of it. In the night, 6 to 5 of it again. If I felt tired of eating it also, because eating it is somehow stressful, because I used to remove the seed inside. I have to be careful of appendix. Yes, I remove the seed inside. So because of that, sometimes I actually blend it. In fact, I like blending it. This is how it comes out anytime I blend these tomatoes. So, and the tomatoes is fruit. It's good for the body, most especially for your hormone system. Eating tomatoes a lot adjust my immune system to conquer this ovarian cyst that is regenerating. I will say it's regenerating, because I cannot be nursing ovarian cyst for 10 years. After all that much. So guys, I will implore you guys to try as much as possible to be eating a lot of tomatoes if you have ovarian cyst. If you have ovarian cyst and you are feeling the pain, if you are feeling pain, before you go to doctor, try to eat tomatoes. Try to ease that pain, so that when you get there, any decision they are making, you'll be able to control yourself. You'll be able to like defend yourself. They will not just be pushing you and collecting money from you, using you as ATM. These general hospital doctors have really make it from patients. Look at their houses. Look at where they are staying. Mansion. Is it in this salary? No, it is from the money they get from us. We patients, we innocent people. I don't pray to have ovarian cyst. I don't pray to have pain. But you now see, because of my pain, you want to use the opportunity to exhaust me. It's not fair. I cannot drink tomato. I cannot drink tomato and get ill, and I'll keep it to myself. When I know most women out there need this information to help them. Tomato help me in correcting my immune system. I don't feel pain since 6 months now. I've not been to the hospital. I've not been to the hospital for the past 6 months because of tomatoes, because of this tomato that I'm eating. I don't mean that I've known that tomato can help me. Why won't I buy it all this while? So guys, if you have seen this video helpful in one way or the other, please can give you a comment below, and please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I also want you guys to follow me on Instagram at Bukola_Rashid. And then I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. So please stay safe. Take a lot of tomatoes. It has a lot of benefits. You can Google it, see the benefits of tomatoes. But for me, what tomatoes does for me, that's what I've just shared with you guys. It cures my ovarian cyst. And I believe if you try it, you won't regret it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you in my next video. And please don't forget once again to subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and follow me on Instagram at Bukola_Rashid. Thank you very much.